Good evening and welcome to State of Business on Art Television. I'm Tamiru Nimsat. Let's have a look at the headlines. Manna can be developed for investment opportunities in tourism, fishing and renewable energy sectors, officials assert the president. Expectations are stressed on local government authorities to be more inclusive, accountable and effective in their services. News in detail. The Central Bank of Sri Lanka hosted the 44th SAARC Finance Governors Meeting and Symposium in Colombo recently. The event saw the participation of governors, finance secretaries and other key delegates from central banks and ministries of finance across the SAARC region. President of Sri Lanka and Minister of Finance, Economic Stabilisation and National Policies, Ranil Wickremesinghe, graced the inaugural ceremony and delivered the keynote speech. The SAARC Finance Governance Symposium, themed Central Banking Amid Multifaceted Global Economic Challenges, marked the first day of the event, featuring two insightful panel discussions. The first panel discussion, titled Challenges and Opportunities of Evolving Global Economic Dynamics to SAARC Countries Sharing Experience, included Secretary to the Treasury K.M. Mahinda Siriwardana. The second panel discussion, titled Revisiting Monetary Policy Processes and Paradigms in SAARC Countries, Policy Puzzles, Solutions and Lessons Learned, featured CBSL Governor Dr. Nandalal Veerasinghe. Established in 1998, SAARC Finance is a permanent body comprising governors of central banks and finance secretaries of SAARC member states. The Secretary General of SAARC, Ambassador M.D. Golam Sarwar, also attended the inauguration. Speaking at the event, President Ranil Wickremesinghe said that the government has ensured that the benefits from the IMF program goes to the ordinary people of the country, as they were the ones who suffered the most long-term effects from the economic crisis.
I wanted to ensure that the initial beneficiaries of the measures we have taken with the IMF are the ordinary people of Sri Lanka. They are the ones who suffered most. They are the ones who lost their jobs. They are the ones who had to mortgage their properties. They are the ones who had to sell their land. So to ensure that, I have said that we should ensure the money goes to the bottom, to down. In addition to this, I think stabilizing the rupee and bringing the interest rates down has been one benefit. Secondly, with the help of the World Bank, we have increased the payment of social welfare payments threefold. And from 1.8 million families, it will go up to 2.4 million families. That's at the very, very bottom. To all those working in the government, we gave 10,000 rupee allowances. The private sector has followed. The government, because the plantation companies refused, had ordered them to make a payment of 1,350 per day. This was challenged in courts and the court has thrown out the challenge. So we've ensured that money goes in. We've also recreated our district development budget. These are decentralized money to build roads in the villages or to put up buildings. It means you're giving money for the small contractors and others in the area. That money has now been given.
President Ranil Wickremesinghe announced that all necessary facilities will be provided to pilgrims travelling to Madu to ensure they can engage in their pilgrimage activities without any hindrance. The President made this announcement during the Mannar District Development Committee meeting held at the Mannar District Secretariat yesterday. President Ranil Wickremesinghe emphasized that it is unfair to arrest and fine pilgrims on their way to sacred sites like Madhu Church and Sri Pada, and instructed officials to immediately inform the President's office if such arrests occur in the future. The President highlighted Mannar's potential in the tourism, fishing and renewable energy industries. He mentioned ongoing discussions with the Indian government about producing and selling energy generated from wind and solar power to India. The President also discussed funding for a new court complex in Mannar and the potential of opening the route to Mannar through Puttalam. Stay tuned. We will return after this short commercial break. Welcome back after the break. The National Symposium on Catalyzing Change, Making Local Governance Future Fit was held in Sri Lanka recently. Co-convened by the Ministry of Public Administration, Home Affairs, Provincial Councils and Local Government, the European Union delegation in Sri Lanka and UNDP, the event brought together stakeholders to foster exchanges on local governance. The symposium created a platform to share insights and best practices from the capacity development of local government project, which has worked with 134 local authorities in 4 provinces over the past 5 years. Funded by the European Union, the CDLG project has supported local government authorities in delivering more inclusive, accountable and effective services. This initiative has particularly emphasized gender-responsive budgeting, integrated planning and robust social, environmental and gender impact assessments at the grassroots level. The closing ceremony featured notable attendees including EU Ambassador to Sri Lanka and the Maldives, Carmen Moreno, and resident representative of UNDP in Sri Lanka, Azusa Kubota. The Sri Lanka Energy Project, funded by the United States Agency of International Development, has received top honors at the 2024 Annual Conference for the Society for International Development. The award recognizes the innovative solar-powered electric vehicle battery swapping stations operated in Sri Lanka. In a ceremony held at the Center for Women's Research last week, US Ambassador Julie Chang and Minister of Power and Energy Kanchana Wijesekara presented the Innovation Competition Award to local representatives. Notably, the station at the Center for Women's Research in Colombo, which generates income to support the center's activities, has been highlighted for its impact. This year's conference, themed World in Crisis, Sparks of Hope, saw over 1,500 attendees voting for innovative approaches to sustainable development. The USAID-supported SLING 360 Sustainable Mobility Project emerged as a standout, providing cost-effective and efficient solutions to the retail logistics sector through a smart electric vehicle ecosystem. Ambassador of the United States to Sri Lanka, Julie Chang, said that it is inspiring to see this honor come to Sri Lanka, especially since this is such a great example of innovation and women's empowerment. The Special Investigation Division of the Sri Lanka Foreign Employment Bureau has arrested an individual involved in a significant job scam promising employment opportunities in Romania last week. The Bureau received 53 complaints against the owner of the agency located in Godugama, Mathura. The suspect charged money for providing jobs in Romania but failed to deliver on these promises. The total amount defrauded is reported to be over 13 million rupees. The agency was previously a registered employment agency with the Bureau. However, its employment license expired on February 29th and was not renewed, leading to its illegal operation. Despite holding a valid job order for employment in Romania, the agency did not facilitate job placements for the complainants. The agency's owner was summoned for an investigation and subsequently arrested for violating license conditions under the Bureau Act. After recording his statements, he was presented to the Mathura Magistrates Court. The magistrate ordered the release of the suspect on 2 sureties of 500,000 rupees each and imposed a travel ban. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.